Hi, manatees. All right, it's time for our ELA. You have benchmark assessment assignments. I want you to check for those, but I'm going to go over the quiz in this video. So do not watch this video until you've finished all of your other benchmark advanced work. This is the very last video you will watch, and this video you're watching because you are ready to take your test. Okay, here we go. So you're logging into benchmark, you check your assignments, and when you see all the way here, Unit 7, Week 2 quiz, you have to have this quiz turned in to me by Wednesday. All right, don't start it too early. Make sure you do all of the work first that is in our Google Classroom for Literacy before you take this test. This test is last. What did I just say? You got it. This test is last. So let's go over the test. Okay, you need to, just like we do in the classroom, maximize your reading view. I want you to read this passage, then you're going to answer the questions. Remember to use your tools, use your highlighting tool, find your text evidence, okay, before you mark any responses. Just like we would do reading counts. Just because you're home doesn't mean we take tests any differently than in the classroom. I want you to find a quiet place. I want you to focus on reading, and I want you to do very, very well because this counts. All right, so let's look over our story. What do we see here? We see an illustration. We see a photograph. These are our text features. We're going to read each paragraph. Okay. Read each paragraph. Look for facts. We know this is going to be informational text because everything we've been focusing on has been about information, the history, learning about the past. So when you're finished reading the entire story, and if I were you, I would be highlighting facts as I go along. So I know when I see numbers, when I see dates, these tend to be facts, okay? So I would be highlighting things that I know are facts to help me. When I finished my reading, now I'm ready to answer my questions. So question 1 right away has two parts, Part A and Part B. What is the main idea of the passage? Now remember, we find our main idea by what the story is mostly about. After you find out what the story is mostly about, make sure you've read all choices and you've proven your support, you've proven your response with text evidence. When you have that support, go ahead and mark your response. Part B should be supporting Part A. Okay, so whatever you marked for Part A, Part B should make sense with it. Make sure you check your work before you go on. Question 2, what can you tell from the picture? So look at the picture. You have to look and study the picture before you make a choice. Okay? Does the picture tell me that they're so important? Doesn't look like anything that has to do with the importance of a fisherman. But it does give me some more information. It doesn't even tell me what kind of fish they catch. So I already know it can't possibly be these two. So I've got to look at the picture again and decide which one is the most reasonable response. Question 3. I have to choose 2 sentences from the passage that explains what scientists learned from the jars and the ships. 2. Can I go back and look at my story to find my answers? Absolutely. Question 4. Now we're talking about informal and formal language. Remember, what's informal language? Okay. I see something that jumps out. Remember, informal is kind of how we talk, not necessarily how we write. Question 5. Which sentence could be added to paragraph 5? So maybe I should go down to paragraph 5, reread paragraph 5, and then think about which one of these sentences is most likely to fit in paragraph 5 as a supporting detail. Question 6. Choose 2 details that the reader could learn about the jars from the picture that's not in the passage. So make sure whatever you choose here is not already written in the passage. Question 7. What is the main topic of paragraph 4? So I should go to paragraph 4 and I should reread what's going on. What does it say? When I finished rereading it, then I can better understand and explain which one of these is the main topic. And question 8. Remember how we do these in class. I was live in an apartment building. I was living in an apartment building. I was living in an apartment building. I was living in an apartment building. See which one makes more sense. Okay. Question 9. Jesse is on the bench. Jesse is on the bench. Jesse is on the bench, or Jesse is on the bench. Remember your spelling patterns. Question 10. Manny was taking cans off the shelf. Manny was taked cans off the shelf. Manny was tacking cans off the shelf. Manny was take cans off the shelf. Number 11. I am my clothes in the attic. 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 These are spelling words. These are your spelling patterns. Which one is correct? And if you took your spelling test already, you should know these. And question 12. This is your last question. Belle was put her toys away. Belle was puts her toys away. Belle was spelling patterns. Okay? So when you're all set, go back to question 1 and check your work. Go back to question 2 and check your work. Do not end test until you have checked all of your work. All right? I'm not there for a free check. This is on your own. And really, weekly tests, you don't get free checks anyway. So I'm trusting you to do your super best. All right? Do your super best. And then turn it in and I'll see your grade.